Good morning students, and today's class we will see about the partograph. Partograph is a composite graphical recording of progress of labor on a single sheet of paper. It was first developed by Immanuel Frightman in 1954 based on the observations of cervical dilatation and fetal station against the time. In 1972, Philipcott and Castell introduced the concept of alert line and the action line. Normal labor always plot left to the alert line. In 2000, WHO removed the latent phase of the labor of the first stage of labor, so it makes easy to draw the partograph. So we start the partograph with a 3 cm of dilatation. That means the labor is in the active phase of the first stage of labor. And it has the 5 components. First one is the mother's information, second is the fetal well-being, third is the labor progress, and fourth one is medications given to the mother, and lastly the mother's well-being. So patient informations include the name, gravida, para, hospital number, date of admission to the labor room, time of admission to the labor room, and ruptured membrane at what time. Then comes the fetal heart rate, means fetal conditions include fetal heart rate, amniotic fluid, and molding. Fetal heart rate should be plotted here, and every hour we have to monitor the fetal heart rate. Second is amniotic fluid. Every time we do the Prince per vaginal examination, we have to monitor the color of the amniotic fluid, and if it is intact membrane, we can write as I. Ruptured membrane, R for ruptured membrane, and in case of ruptured membrane, C for clear fluids, M for meconium stained amniotic fluid, and B for blood stained amniotic fluid. And next is molding. Molding is an important indicator of how adequately the pelvis can accommodate the fetal head. Molding noted every 4th hour, that means every time we do the vaginal examination. There is 4 ways to monitor the fetal molding, and we can write it 0 if the 2 bones are just touching each other but not overlapping. We can feel the suture line. And if it is +1 if it is touching each other, and +2 if it is slightly overlap each other, and +3 for extensively overlapping of the cranial bones. And third aspect of the partograph is the progress of labor. Progress of labor include the cervical dilatation, descent of the head, uterine contractions, and fetal positions. This comes as the progress of labor. First one is cervical dilatation. Cervical dilatation we can plot in the X. We can plot it as a X. Each vertical side of the rectangle each column is of a 1 cm dilatation. So each horizontal side of the rectangle is of 30 minutes. If each horizontal line is 30 minutes and each vertical line of 1 cm dilatation, and this side we have marked as the cervical descent of the head. Station 0. 0 means the head is at the level of the ischial spine, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. So this horizontal line is, each line is 30 minutes, and vertical each line is 1 cm of cervical dilatation. So at 7 a.m. this patient is having 3 cm dilatation, 4 cm dilatation. We can mark as the X. At the same time the patient is, the station is on -3. So that is about the descent. And always we have to plot, that means always a normal partograph will be plotting left to the alert line. If it is touches the alert line, or if it is crosses the alert line, that means it's the very slow progress of the labor. We have to intervene as early as possible. And this action line is drawn 4 hours left to the action line. When it crosses the action line, that means, or if it crosses alert line, reaches the action line, that means something we have to done immediately to save the mother as well as the baby. Next is the head descent. Head descent should be plotted as 0 in the same area where we record the cervical dilatation. Then the contractions. There are 3 types of contractions. One is the mild contraction, moderate contractions, and severe contraction. Mild contraction is plotted every 1 hour. You have to check the patient's abdomen for 30 minutes and write the contraction, how many contractions you got in 10 minutes. So if it is mild, that means less than 20-second duration, we can plot at the putting at a dot in each column. That means we have, in this case we have got 3 contractions of less than 20-second duration. If it is moderate contraction, we have to draw lines on the column. So that means we have got four contractions of 22 to 40 second duration in the 1 hour. And if it is severe, that means above 40 second duration, we have to completely darken the area. That means at 10 o'clock we got for 5 contractions of severe duration. Next is the drugs. Drugs include oxytocin and other drugs as given. Oxytocin is given for the augmentation of labor, and the other drugs like antibiotics will be given, and thorphine phenalgan or any other sedative or any other drugs which is given IV fluids. The time is written here according to this time. At 7 a.m. which drug has been given, at 8 a.m. what drug has been given, at 9 a.m. what drug has been given. We have to write here on the drugs and IV fluids. And the last one is the maternal condition. The maternal BP, maternal pulse rate, and the maternal temperature and urine and sugar has to monitor against the time plotted here. So this is the time which is means this is the time we will write here. According to this time we have to write the from the fetal conditions till everything has to be written according to this time. So the pulse of the mother, BP of the mother, temperature and urine for albumin, sugar and volume. So this is about the Partograph. So Partograph in short, it gives us a composite graphical recording of all the events which comes in the during the first stage of labor.